Doing this one thing will completely change your bulk. I began to bulk a few months ago, and at the same time, I quit rugby. And I was checking myself out in the mirror, and I noticed that I'm putting on fat. So I did what any insecure teenager does, and I began to completely change my diet. And it didn't work because I was still bulking, so I still had to put on fat. So I joined kickboxing at the same time. No correlation. I just wanted to do fighting and do bouts. So I joined kickboxing and I noticed I was losing fat, or I put on less fat. That's because, well, do you think that by doing more cardio, you will lose fat? Yes, that's common knowledge. If you eat less than you expel in calories, you will lose weight. But if you do cardio in general, you will lose a bit of fat. So do more cardio. It's as simple as that. But don't do too much cardio. The problem that I faced was I was doing kickboxing. I was still training rugby on my own because I enjoy training rugby. And then I was doing kickboxing at home. I was training shadow boxing, trying to get better at kickboxing so I could get to everyone else's level. And this meant that I was losing a lot of weight, even though I was bulking. So you need to worry about that. So you need to plan in what cardio you're going to do and don't do too much. If you're going to do walking every day, do like a day of cardio, 1 day of cardio a week, and eat more food. But I only do kickboxing once a week. I probably will up it to two, but I'll have to eat more. Then I do cardio on my own at my house, just practicing for kickboxing, and that's it. I don't do runs, don't do anything else because then I have to eat a lot of food if I want to really balance that out. But what if you lose too much weight? Well, you just eat more. So I would eat more on your training days rather than eat more in total. You can do that. Probably, I don't know, it might be easier. But what I do is I eat more leading up to the kickboxing session because I burn a lot of calories. And then I eat a lot after my kickboxing training. And that means that I pretty much maintain my weight, maybe lose a point of a kilo, which is mainly water. And if you want to learn how to diet and how to bulk, check out the first link in the description where you can get the course, the Aesthetic Teens course, where I personally help you to actually achieve your dream physique. I might not look like I have a fucking 10 out of 10 physique right now, but I'm on the journey and so are you. And if you really want to be serious about getting your dream physique, you want to take off your t-shirt, have the girls looking at you, wrestle with you, play with you. If you want the kind of life that most people want, most guys want, get the course. It's currently a pre-sale. The price is increasing drastically by a few $100s as sales increase. So while you can afford it, get it now because you're going to want to get it eventually. So just get it now. But if you bulk fast, will you get fat? Yes. So manage your weight gain. Because if you do martial arts, if you do, it doesn't have to be kickboxing. I would recommend boxing or kickboxing because you burn the most calories. But you can do like taekwondo or jiu-jitsu or whatever. But do a martial arts because it helps manage and control the weight gain. Because I was putting on like a kilo. No, I was putting on about 2 kilos per week at one point, which is a lot. And mainly that was fat. Probably half a kilo was muscle at best. So you need to manage that weight gain, and by bulking fast, you put on more fat. So if you bulk slowly and implement cardio activities. I'm not saying you have to. You could obviously go for a run, but doing martial arts is a fun way of burning calories, and also means that you can protect yourself. Because once you get bigger, some people are gonna think they can fuck with you. So if they can't fuck with you, then you got infinite aura. But also it's just easy to train for. And when you go on a cut, you can do runs and shit, and you might end up being a fighter at that point. So martial arts are just an easy way to maintain your weight. It doesn't take much effort, because then you have to calculate how much you run or sprint or jumping jacks. It's just a bit stupid. Whereas just kickboxing, you can adjust your calories to how much you burn. Boom shakalaka. You're on the road to get your dream physique. Now, if you're struggling for how long you should bulk, because that is a valid question, check out this video right here, and have a good day.